preferred it if he was wearing a helmet that whole time, but snowboarders, I don't know. They're too cool, I guess. That was sick.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa BarDown. It's a special day here at TSN. That's because it's the 10-year anniversary of BarDown. I mean, it's very exciting. I wasn't here for all of the 10 years, but at least 5 of them, so I feel like I contributed. Don't worry, we'll have more on the 10-year anniversary of BarDown later in the show. But we'll start on the ice because one of the NHL's most iconic rivalries is set to take place tonight as the Leafs take on the big bad Bruins. December 3rd of this year will mark the 100-year anniversary of these two teams meeting for the first time. And while the overall series has been relatively even, the last couple decades have decidedly slipped in favor of Boston. Since the turn of the century, the Bruins have won 64 of 113 regular season meetings. And then, of course, there's the playoffs.
Rebound is loose. Sagan kicks it loose. Bergeron scores! The three Spurs are on! With the point of the dagger in their throats, they rip it out of Toronto's hands and kill the beast!
I really don't think we needed to see that. Anyway, 11 years later, and that one still stings a little, eh? Partially because now this is the first installment of what would become a Game 7 heartbreak trilogy. But whatever, the past is the past, right? Wrong. The Bruins are currently on a 5-game win streak against Toronto, with the Leafs' last victory over Boston coming in 2022. While the Bruins have smothered Toronto recently, the Leafs are on a bit of a heater, as they've only lost 1 in their last 10. Tonight's game is hugely significant in terms of the Atlantic standings, as the Leafs are 6 points back of Boston, but do have 2 games in hand. With these two teams looking to be on a potential collision course for a first-round reunion, there's a decent chance that tonight's game could determine which side wins home ice.
How do you like them apples?
Honestly, I think the Leafs owe it to their fans to play and beat Boston in the first round. I think there needs to be a redemption arc, so let it be this. As I mentioned at the top of the show, it's a very special day because it's the 10th anniversary of BarDown. 10 years, ma! 10 years. That's a big deal, okay? In this industry, that's like a century. Now, we all have our favorite moments over the last 10 years. And don't worry, I'll get to my top 5 later in the show. But we asked the staff for their favorite moments, and here they are.
Holy smokes, so many good moments. And yes, I am holding my little lav mic to my mouth because that's just my style. My personal favorite was when I touched Teemu Selanne's face in a quiz.
Your blindfold off.
Wait, who is this?
So nice of the team to organize that, and Teemu was obviously one of my heroes. So, what a moment, baby. Let's go.
All right, 10 years, a lot of great BarDown moments, but my favorite is when I said Ducksworth first.
The lawyer,
No, the lawyer, Ducksworth! I got it! Ducksworth! I said it! I got it! I said Ducksworth first! I 100% No, I got that! Video replay it!
I feel like we should have another question.
I'm gonna give another one, because that was insane.
What? No! I said Ducksworth! I said it too!
I think one of my favorite BarDown memories was the live quiz that we did at the Hockey Hall of Fame. When we got to actually meet the people that watch our videos and stuff. That was actually a fun and special night. That's a wholesome answer that I have. My other favorite BarDown memory is when we went to Tamaqua this summer and I ripped BarDown and won that event.
Walk off! It's done! It's over!
It's over!
And also was promised before that event that I would only have to have my shirt off briefly, and then it wound up being the thumbnail for the YouTube video. Thank you.
BarDown performance. Here we go.
Hey, what's up? My favorite BarDown moment is the fact that I always get to get home in time for dinner because I've never lasted past round 5 in a quiz.
The first captain?
Yeah. Where are you going?
No, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. I'd like to thank all my fans out there. Appreciate it. Peace.
He's gonna lift.
My favorite BarDown moment probably has to be either the kid doing the speech in the kids in the penalty box or Jesse meeting Teemu Selanne.
What happened out there?
I think the refs are a little tight on our team, and I don't think he can beat a ref. And gotta play through it. We're down. It's not easy. You just gotta keep pulling through.
That was incredible. What a speech.
Favorite memory definitely has to be when we were at Lake Louise in the second road trip video. It was just snowing. We're out there playing hockey on the lake. We're there with Averman from the Ducks, and I think that was just one of those moments where you're like, I'm here with my friends and people who I feel like they're family, and this is a job. Like, this is insane. I love every part of it.
I love all of those so much because they perfectly encapsulate what it is to work at BarDown. You get all these moments with celebrities, with professional athletes, but also these very wholesome moments together as a team. Incredible. Time not my favorite segment, and yours, Why We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And this is some unreal control. I don't even know how many hours you'd have to put in to be this good. Oh, jeez. Okay, I was not expecting that. Whoa! Bro. I feel like some people will see this and think it's not a big deal because they've never played foosball before. But that's unreal. That's it. Put this in the Olympics right now. And let's stick with the barroom games because this one is just too cold. Cheesy pun intended. This looks so dangerous. Like, it actually gives me chills. Not just because it's cold. And I'm so busy focusing on the actual pool table made of ice and how hard it would hurt if one of those balls smacked you in the face with how cold it is. He's playing with a bow and arrow. Well, I guess a bow and pool cue. That's wild. This actually should be the Olympic sport. What am I saying? Okay, as we mentioned earlier in the show, today's the 10th anniversary of BarDown, so here are my top 5 favorite moments. Get the wristers, rankings, animations going. I gotta start with forgetting Jesse at camp. Obviously this was an accident, but we were filming the BarDown Summer Games and we happened to leave the dock. Everyone was in the boat, we thought. Turns out we left the loudest guy in the room at camp.
No one noticed that. The loudest guy. Where is that guy?
And I think this is a good time to remind you that this show is literally a baby of BarDown. So it's the full BarDown team that makes this show, which means part of the team is my producer, Christopher Hine, and scaring him has truly been the highlight of my time here.
Hello! Everywhere!
I don't get it. Like, why? He makes it so easy. Number 3 is less of a favorite moment, more of a canon event for my time here at BarDown, because now whenever I go to any hockey arena, I will have at least one person come up to me and just say key bank. Like, is a key bank a shape?
What are you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our newest feature. Worst question of the day.
Is the key bank a shape?
What are you talking about?
Is a key bank a shape?
For this next one, it really embodies what it was like during the pandemic because we were all working from home, but we also played a lot of Among Us, and we got to record one of our BarDown sessions playing, and this was the moment where Corwin got to be the imposter, and you guys in the chat told him who to kill.
Yo, guys, tell me who I should kill in the chat. Tell me who. I'll dedicate my kills 100%. Tell me who to kill. Kill Jesse. We gotta find him.
We got the body.
Yo, guys, Jesse got
who got Jesse? Oh my god. Literally 15 seconds into the game. I don't know what I'm doing.
This last one deserves the number 1 spot because it has been dubbed the worst take in BarDown history, owned by yours truly. Well, I'll just let you listen. Philadelphia has the best sports fans in, I think, any market.
I won't do
that. Yes.
No. Don't they throw batteries at their
The most passionate sports fans I've ever seen.
No, I would say
one of the
maybe
worst.
if we're ranking the sports fans on ferocity.
Apin hot takes.
I'm gonna
Terrible
pass
takes.
the torch to you, Marissa, for worst takes in BarDown
just
history.
dunked on-
I still think this take holds true. Philly does have one of the most passionate fan bases in all of sports, and so for that reason should be at the top of the list. So yeah, number 1 because it's just real, it's true, okay? But it really was hard to pick a top 5 moments at BarDown because there have just been so many incredible things that have gone on in the past 5+ years that I've been here with BarDown, never mind the full 10 with everybody that is a part of this team. There's a reason why so many of us love being here, love staying here, and love working for DK because he just knows how to put people together and he knows how to make good content, and he just allows us to fly. He allows us to make the content that we want to make, and that's the reason why it's so good and why so many of you enjoy it. So shout out to my man DK, who DM'd me on Twitter one day asking me to audition for a DSC, and now here we are. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 Eastern. No Pacific! Have a good one. Actually, tomorrow I will be at the BarDown office, and I'm bringing cake, okay? We are still celebrating.